The first two questions are for Mayor Liccardo and Council Members Peralez and Carrasco. And Mayor, we'll start with you. Will you provide leadership to hold a City Council study session by May 31st with the goal of expanding the role of the IPA, including developing a successful ballot measure for 2018 to update the city charter?
Yes.
Thank you. And would you like to have your minute?
Articulate it all? Okay, sure. I think it would be important for us to have a public hearing particularly to hear from both our police department as well as our independent police auditor and from the broader community about two areas in particular. One, our department-initiated investigations, where there is no current independent audit. And secondly, in areas where there is use of force that might result in great bodily injury or death. We know that there are reasons why that has not been subject to IPA review previously. I think it's time for us to take another look at that and examine whether it makes sense to expand the IPA role in those areas.
Thank you. Councilmember Carrasco.
Yes. And I'm sorry, my voice comes and goes. So yes. Can I elaborate?
Yes, 1 minute.
Thank you. For all the reasons that our mayor just indicated, I'm just going to ditto that. But in addition, what I'm going to say is I understand, Councilmember, he might talk about this a little bit, but Councilmember Peralez has issued out a memo indicating the need for a study session, which I am in full support of. I think it's important to have an in-depth conversation with all the parties that are involved. And if at the end of that study session, we find that it's necessary to go to the ballots, then I will be in support of that as well.
Thank you. And Councilmember Peralez.
Thank you. Well, yes, but I think May 31st is going to be tough to hit as a date. Not to say that we don't want to commit to a date actually even sooner. My hope was to get to a date actually in early January to get a study session to talk about this. For those that were at the Mexican Heritage Plaza last summer, during a Black Lives Matter rally, you'll note that I actually made that commitment to expand this conversation in the city, and in doing so, had a conversation with our independent police auditor, chief, our mayor, our city manager, and discussed this idea of actually having a study session, and was working through that and attempting to get that much sooner, but ultimately did release the memorandum yesterday instructing our city manager to hold a study session this summer. So the May 31st date may be tough to hit, but we're absolutely committed to do it.
Thank you.